Shalom. Kohalo Yahweh Shemel Shabbat Shemakakadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of a great millstone, even the elders that came before them that taught us his truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers that push the word in truth and in sincerity, the hopeful light tabernacle of David. I'm my brother Elder Lashawan of the brother Elder Yashawan. Shalom and salutations to you all. This is the World War III Daily Update. And today is War and Rumors of War Tuesday. That's what I'm trying to say. I was trying to say that. Don't mean nothing, but all right, Salah. Where we read Matthew 24:6 in the King James, looking for this famous phrase, wars and rumors of war. Matthew 24:6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Then what we do is we go in, we read these other versions, and we get the differences. NIV says the same thing, wars and rumors of war. NLT says wars and threats. We got rumors and threats. You go down to the G&T. The G&T? What is it? Good news. What is it? G&T. We got news. In the good news, we got news. So we got news, threats, and rumors of war. Yeah? Go all the way down here to Aramaic, and we got reports. We got reports, threats, news, and rumors. Let's get some. We're going to let Dina, we haven't seen Dina in a while. Dina's going to give you news, threats, reports, and what? Rumors, threats, news, reports. Take it, Dina, from the top. Dina.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. It's Dina Calmetta here. And for today's news, I wanted to bring you guys a quick update.
All right, news.
Some headlines.
We already got news. And for today's news, so now we need some threats, some rumors. All right, I'll let it play. So lock in.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. It's Dina Calmetta here. And for today's news, I wanted to bring you guys a quick update concerning some headlines that have occurred in the last few days. We're going to talk about how over in Europe, the United Kingdom is actually looking to build their own Iron Dome in order to protect themselves from Russia. And in Germany, they hired engineers to build trenches on Poland's border. And over in Asia, Japan has broken their 70-year taboo and are openly discussing nuclear weapons.
Threats.
And as for China, well, it's being reported that they're doing some dogfighting in space.
Rumors.
And it doesn't end there. Russia has warned President Trump that he hopes he doesn't make a fatal mistake with Venezuela. And of course, we cannot leave out Israel. It's being reported that 6 nations have quietly joined President Trump's Board of Peace. Let's start close to home. Things are beginning to get explosive. Venezuela holds the world's largest proven crude oil reserves.
Why did Japan attack Pearl Harbor? Oil reserves.
In its current state, it produces around 900,000 barrels per day. But here's the key. Nearly 76% of that oil goes to China. This is why the tension is beginning to skyrocket. President Trump has ordered what is being described as a total and complete blockade of sanctioned oil tankers. But now we need to understand the legal gravity of this. A 1961 U.S. Department of Justice memo explicitly states that under international law, a blockade is traditionally considered an act of war. So there were questions. Was it an act of war against President Maduro's government? Well, according to Bloomberg, for the time being, the answer appeared to be that the president was just skirting the edge of such a distinction by focusing on one type of vessel, but not all of them. That makes it a quarantine, which is legally distinct from a full blockade. The Venezuelan regime has appealed to the UN, calling this an evil blockade designed to starve their people. And Nicolas Maduro has gone even further, publicly calling for the Colombian army to join forces with Venezuela, declaring that we must unite so no one dares touch our sovereignty. The superpowers are moving pieces on the board. China immediately condemned the US for bullying, but Russia issued the darkest warning. Moscow explicitly stated that they hope the US does not make a fatal mistake in Venezuela. And
That's a threat. Threats.
Russia's foreign ministry has begun evacuating the families of diplomats from Venezuela. The evacuations, which started last Friday, include women and children and come as Russian officials
They feel threatened.
assess the situation in Venezuela in what the intelligence source described as very grim tones. And over the weekend, there were some very alarming new developments. On Saturday, U.S. forces seized another Venezuelan oil tanker. The Venezuelans accused the United States of committing a serious act of piracy. And on Sunday, it was being reported that U.S. forces were pursuing yet another oil tanker. And now Venezuela has ordered its Navy to escort its tankers carrying petroleum products from its ports after President Trump declared a complete and total blockade on sanctions.
I think we're at World War III, even though they haven't declared it.
Tankers going into and out of Venezuela. Something else to keep in mind, approximately 40% of the oil that Cuba imports comes from Venezuela. And we are being told that if that oil is cut off, the Cuban economy could collapse. Now, while the Americas is heating up, Europe is physically preparing for World War III.
I'm going to end it right there. Let's go into the 10 toes. Let's get that. These shall do what? These shall hate. Who? The whore. Oh, look at that. Who's these? These 10 horns. Right. The EU, Revelation 17:16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore and shall make her desolate, naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. Yeah, they're just starting to get mad. Tensions spike in Europe with Russia. Oh, you Yankees ain't gonna help us beat back these Ruskies? Then fuck you.
Look at Finland.
We'll fire our missiles on you.
This is a nation that knows Russia better than anyone. Barron's reports that Finland has just announced they are raising the reservist age to 65. They are literally preparing to call up grandfathers to fight. This move will add roughly 125,000 reservists to their strength and
call up grandfathers to do what? To fight. Right. Revelation 11 and 14 in any language, in any version. The second woe has passed. Behold, the third woe is coming shortly with that. Shalom to the elect.